Everyone, welcome to Obscurus Lupa Presents. I guess we're gonna watch a movie or something today. I don't know, I'm just not in the mood to do a review. Maybe it's all the shitty horror movies recently. What with all the Excalibur Leatherfaces, Handycam, and Sugar Cox. I just need something to inspire me, something to bring me back to the good old days. But I guess that's not gonna happen. I haven't been inspired since I did... No. It couldn't be. I have the power! Get ready for some Cynthia Rothrock, hell yeah! This is Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel follows cop Christine McKay as she trails a counterfeit money ring and things go horribly awry. If you guessed she has to avenge a loved one's death, oh boy, you must have seen the Rothrockathon. Having lost her fiancé in a botched sting operation, she must fight the woman who did it while also learning to love again. This, of course, can only be done by a sexist playboy with a heart of gold. The movie begins with a couple of groups of ne'er-do-wells as they make the slowest walk ever to exchange some counterfeit money. They do this in a large open park in the middle of the day, which is, of course, where I would do all of my criminal activities. McKay and her partner watch from an ice cream truck and listen in. Things go sour with the deal, presumably over whose lackeys look more ridiculous.
You better call for backup.
Yeah, there are a lot of guys. Better wait for... Oh, I guess she just runs in on her own. She also shoots her gun in the air to let them know that she's there, and starts a gunfight. You know, so their whole undercover operation would be rendered pointless and lives are needlessly lost. Good job, McKay! These guys, it's just a football match, lighten up. One woman with a gun and no other protection or backup? She's a crafty genius! McKay's partner takes out one guy at the ice cream truck, while McKay takes out about 10 guys whose guns magically disappeared, I guess. One guy shoots down at least 3 other cops. I can't help but think that things did not go well here. McKay goes after more of the men as they flee. That was nice of them to not run her over. Needless car explosion in 3, 2... Quota met, Guardian Angel.
Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry.
Sorry about trying to kill you and all that. My bad. The guy directs McKay to Charles Battaglia, who he says knows where the money is printed. This leads to another undercover operation, which is great considering McKay's track record. Let's see how long it takes her to fuck it up. And wow, she's really working the hairspray here. The guy checking the bags finds their guns, which they claim are for protection. He doesn't think this is suspicious, so I guess people on both ends are kind of fuck-ups.
Why don't you hold on to this for me?
Just an observation, does he remind anybody else of Egon from Extreme Ghostbusters? Just saying!
Party. You girls?
Yes, sir. You were packing.
Really? How intriguing.
Oh well, as long as they're not cops. Battaglia invites McKay up to his room and offers her some money for sex.
What are you looking at? You've never seen a $100 bill before?
As long as you're not a cop. Don't...
You're under arrest.
You're stupid. You stupid woman.
Your stupid minds! Stupid! Stupid!
She's a cop.
I never saw it coming! Okay, grab the gun. Grab the gun. Cynthia, you're not grabbing... Why are you leaving him there? Damn it, this is why you fail as a cop. McKay does what she should have done before and questions Battaglia about the counterfeit money. He tells her who he buys it from, someone he just calls David. The share of money counterfeiters. David is working with his partner, Nina, who wants a larger cut of the profits.
In France, we have a term for men like you, Jack.
What do you call that?
American.
The operation gets busted by some other criminals after the money, and the extras make increasingly strange sounds. I'm pretty sure they kill the same guy twice during this. McKay and the other cop go after 2 of the guys in what I gather is the most fun car chase ever.
Oh, shit!
Get the slow-mo out of here! Not the boat! McKay and her partner get another name from the guys and question a crack addict at a bar.
That guy handsome, him, everybody, man!
Really, movie?
You shot me, man! Oh, this sucks.
Being gravely injured is funny.
Hey, wait. Congratulate me. I'm getting married.
Yes, Cynthia Rothrock's character is engaged to her partner. It's just before their wedding, and they're about to go on a sting operation. I'm not going to say the odds are stacked up against him, but the words royally fucked come to mind. So McKay and Deadmeat see Nina under the guise of two potential buyers. This takes place in a wax museum? The hell? Oh wow. See, I thought the point of an undercover operation was not to give away that you're cops. Way to fucking go! I guess if they're gonna fudge up two of their sting operations, they might as well go for a threefer. What academy did these two train at? Putting aside that this is a Cynthia Rothrock movie, why exactly do all of the cops know Kung Fu?
Haven't had enough yet? Now you have.
Zing!
Drop it! Now!
Yeah, get to the tragedy already.
Don't leave me.
I guess she's sad about it?
You sold me out.
Nina!
I'm mildly miffed. Oh, I'm dead.
Just give me one reason, bitch. Just give me one reason.
I agree, nameless extra. So Nina is arrested, and we get this exchange.
I'm sorry I spoiled your wedding plans. Don't take it personally.
Besides the fact that she's a villain here, how exactly does she know McKay was engaged to him? Did one of the arresting officers tell her?
I think you killed him for the same reason you killed everybody else. Because you couldn't kill that one man you really wanted to. Your father's already dead.
How does McKay know her backstory?
Your father beat you because you killed your mother.
What is this, emotional death? Next!
Bitch! I'm gonna kill you! Do you hear me?
I'm the milder actress. No, I'm the mildest. This mildly upsets me. I accept that.
McKay, you may have to take a vacation until this blows over.
Yeah, you may have to take a vacation after your fiancé was murdered. No promises, though.
I quit.
McKay, come on, it doesn't have to come to this.
Probably better this way, McKay. Maybe we won't lose any more cops.
He's got a point, Cynthia. By my count, you've gotten at least 6 other cops killed due to your brilliant undercover work. We see McKay 6 months later, and she's in bad shape. Dare I say she's showing an emotion? She's living in a trailer? How atrocious! Now that she's quit the police force, she's been hiring herself out for protection.
You don't think anybody'd want a bodyguard who's a girl? I mean, do you think you can handle it?
I doubt it.
A funny joke! Guardian Angel, you spoil me! Meanwhile, Nina has escaped. Never mind how, I guess she just did. Luckily for her, a helicopter just happens to be around. She also shoots a ventriloquist.
Why don't you, take out the trash or sweep the floor? Get some order in this place. The place stinks, Flash. You just sit there.
You've, got a little bit of depressing on your shirt there, Cynthia. Well, it's about 40 minutes into the movie, might as well start the plot. McKay gets a call from Lawton Hobbs asking for her services.
Yes, may I help you?
It's Christine McKay to see Lawton Hobbs.
This is inspirational. I feel like I should be on my way to make it in the big city. Here we're introduced to Lawton Hobbs. He's pretty much Hugh Hefner without the gravitas. I'll sum up his house this way.
I love women. Women of all kinds. I love them beautiful, plain, sweet, come on, sexy, sleazy, sophisticated. I like women in leather.
Coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad.
Lawton explains that he wants protection from his psycho ex, who just happens to be Nina, and that's why he wanted McKay. Because surely the best protection comes from the basket case whose fiancé was murdered by this woman. Lawton, you're smart as a fox. McKay starts to leave when she notices something suspicious about the plumber. Wait a second, is that an angel statue with boobs? Lawton is being held hostage by Nina just in time for Cynthia to throw in some gratuitous slow motion. oh my god, there's a fight! Murmur softly and run away! What's he planning on doing with that? The police try to convince Lawton to let them protect him, but he insists on having McKay around due to her brestitude.
I want somebody who's dedicated. I want somebody who has a personal stake in this. And I want somebody who can give me a massage once in a while.
Charmer!
Listen, if you find something out, I want to know.
Okay, we've got a cop, a referee, and a Native American. Doesn't that qualify as like half of the village people?
She's kind of cute, isn't she?
Here's the thing about Lawton. He's like a giant man-child. He's not nice enough for you to like him, and he's not douchey enough to be funny. He just kinda exists. And he's our leading man. Allow me to use that to lead into a crotch fire.
Shit! Jesus! Jesus!
Who watches the monitors?
Now, a smile is a facial expression displaying certain pleasant emotions like happiness or affection. I bet you can do it if you try.
Stop acting like a child.
I'm gonna hold my breath until you smile.
Not funny!
Lawton's father died of a heart attack when he was 12. It's my speculation that his childhood was taken from him at far too young an age.
Yeah, thanks for the backstory, Alfred. Is it just a rule that everyone in this movie has to have a tragic background?
It's a great investment. LH, this is the deal of the century.
Hey, this is the deal of the century. Invest in Rapey Films, distributor of such classics as Lady Dragon 1 and 2. McKay is hit with a sudden dramatic zoom-in and pushes Lawton out of the way of gunfire. Despite all this going on, the people continue about their business on the field. McKay goes after the shooters, and after taking out some extras from China O'Brien, she goes after Nina on horseback. Shit is going down, son. They've got some sweet guitar music going on here. McKay manages to shoot Nina in the leg before Nina knocks a woman off of McKay's horse, who is most certainly not Cynthia Rothrock. They couldn't at least get her to dub in her own lines later? She makes out surprisingly well for someone who's dragged behind a horse, and Lawton takes care of her for a bit.
You're a connoisseur of women.
Who surround me because of my...
Let me guess. Because of your incredible charm.
Because of my money.
It could be your charm.
Oh yeah, he's so charming.
I didn't hire you, did I? Nina did when she lived here. She'll be okay. My brother was an artist. He made this for me.
His brother made the boob angel for him? Ew. McKay talks to Crushfire Guy and starts a completely unnecessary bar fight. Surprise! And more crotch damage. McKay comes to discover that Lawton's brother is actually David, Nina's partner, who survived his gunshot wounds and was committed.
So where are the plates?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You know, Lindell's out of jail.
He went from perfectly fine to batshit crazy in just 6 months? Why? Nina was in jail most of the time. When they come home, they find the butler dead.
Get the hell out of here, everyone! Just get the hell out!
Oh no, they killed his Alfred! He's forced to become a cheap Batman knockoff, no! Lawton fires McKay to protect her, and they share depressed sit-downs with generic saxophone music. He begins to see past the bikini babes and start seeing what's right in front of him. Love.
I'm gonna hold my breath until you smile.
It turns out the sexist cop guy was actually in league with the bad guys, but really, who cares? Let's be honest, he was kind of a dick. McKay steps in and we get some hardcore pantsuit action.
You hit like a girl, McKay.
Thank you.
Now you're pissing me off.
He remembers he had a gun, right? The fight goes to the water, and luckily there's a couple of boats already there. Oh, now Lawton can fight? Since when? Anyway, he takes the opportunity to jack Nina's helicopter and joins in what is quite possibly the slowest helicopter boat chase I've witnessed. and just for good measure, one more explosion. It's at this point that the filmmakers realized there was only a minute left to wrap up the film, so they decided to just kind of half-ass it at the end.
What if I need protection?
Don't you carry that in your wallet?
Yeah, for special occasions.
Oh. You want to join me for a special occasion?
Haha, sex solves everything. In the end, Guardian Angel is better than the usual Cynthia Rothrock fare, and worth it for the cheese. I'd recommend watching it with a good wine. Next time, we won't have Cynthia Rothrock to save us.
Eric's still out there.
Ruth was trying to warn us.
Howling 4, the original nightmare.
This is the cause of my problems. This is why all my shots get ruined. Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey, you, hey. I love you.